So what is a spirit?
So, the way that I understand a spirit is that, but I told you already, I have an understanding of it,
Understanding, experience, connection.
I have an experience of it, I have a connection of it, but I am not it.
Yes. So, well, definition. If I have an understanding, if I have if I have an experience and I have a connection to this, and this is not me, this is technically a spirit. By all definition, from your understanding, this is a spirit.
Not, it's a phone.
I know. But by your understanding, by the 3 or 4 points that you've given me, that technically counts as a spirit within those 4 points. All 4 points are checked.
3 points.
3 points. Fourth, because it's not me.
Ano na lang? You are my son.
Yes?
Yeah. I have an understanding of you.
Yes.
I have an experience of you.
Yes.
I have a connection with you.
Yes.
Does that make me Vaughn?
No.
Exactly.
Well, then what the hell is a spirit? And how the hell am I the phone? Look, I have an understanding, I have an experience, I have a connection. This is technically not me either. So, does that mean this is a spirit?
No.
It's a phone. Then what is a spirit? By all definition, you've given me 3 points, all 3 points are checked off. Within those 3 points, this right here is a spirit. I have an understanding, I have a connection, and I have an experience. By all those 3 points, this is a spirit.
Have you seen the video where they try to explain 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D?
Yes.
Okay.
1D, and just a single point of space time
Okay,
without dimensions. 2D, there's one dimension.
Let's go to 1D, 2D, 3D. Okay?
Alright then.
1D
Oh.
is existing as 1D. La 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 la. I'm 1D.
0T, 1D.
But then 2D came along. 2D can understand 1D.
Yes, but 1D cannot understand 2D.
There. Spirit can understand me.
Alright then.
But I cannot totally understand it because it is not in my dimension.
Well, can't we bring it down to this dimension? Give me an expression.
That's the thing.
Give me a detailed expression of what a spirit is. What have you seen a spirit look like?
What a spirit can look like is a converted expression in a way that our dimension can understand.
Alright, then give me one of them. Give me a detailed expression of what a spirit is. Because the points you're giving me are, if I can understand it, if I can experience it, and if I can connect with it, it is a spirit. Within those 3 points, anything is technically a spirit.
I like that. At any given point, anything can be a spirit.
Yes, because of those 3 points that you've given me. Is there a 4th one or a 5th one that I'm not all too sure about? Because you're
You're even
saying,
feeling wonky with the 3 points I gave.
look, you're saying that this is a phone, but by all 3 boxes, all 3 checks that you've given me, if I can understand it, I can experience it, I can connect with it, this is a spirit. That's what a spirit is. If you can understand it, connect with it, and experience it, it's a spirit.
Now, if you also notice your desire or your want to understand something, I notice from you that you keep on going back to one point of example where your mission or your goal is to understand it in that angle only, in that point only. But understanding, connecting, and experiencing something goes beyond to what you perceive is your goal. That's why it's limited. That's why you get frustrated when I cannot answer you what a spirit is according to your only point
Then
of.
give me your point of view.
That's the thing. I already gave you my point of view,
Then
but you are not
recite it.
satisfied.
Then recite it.
I have an experience of it. I have an understanding of it, and I have a connection of it.
Does that mean this is a dark spirit? I have an experience of this. I have an understanding of this, and I have a connection to this. Is this a technically fucking spirit? You're giving me not much to work with here.
You are not giving yourself much to work on either.
What the hell am I supposed to work on? You're not giving me much either.
When we talk about spirit, it's not about, the goal is not defining it and putting it in limitation. The goal is to experience it, interact with it, and that becomes your definition, your experience of it. So that when other people will ask you, then you will be able to give the same damn answer and tell them, I have an understanding of it, I have a connection to it, and I have a relationship with it.
Is this a technically a fucking spirit, man? I have an understanding. I have a connection.
See, you keep going back to what you and your senses can grasp. I have given you something that is beyond what the senses can grasp.
Okay, so if I point at a random direction, is that technically a spirit?
Huh? What?
If I point at a random direction, is that technically a spirit? I cannot grasp a direction, so is that technically a spirit? Anything that is not physical, is that technically a spirit?
Depending on how you initially put a definition on it, and if you stick to that definition, then you will be bound to that limitation. Then when we continue to have this discussion, it will always be bound by limitation and you will never be satisfied. The way that I understand how it can be satisfied is when we allow it to be and then let it flow as a part of, nice, good, wonderful experience. So are you going to tell me, is that a spirit?
Is this a spirit?
But name mo.
What mo?
So when you ask questions like these, you cannot expect me to give you the one all be all answer or explanation unless we talk about the same point of
So what you're saying is, I will expect one singular answer for everything that I don't understand. You understand it, you've experienced it, and you've connected with it. Making it it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only answer I can expect from you. If I'm talking about something, or if we're talking about something that I don't understand, that is the only answer you're gonna give me?
No,
Alright then, what other answer are you gonna give me with the definition of a spirit?
it depends on what the question is.
What is a spirit?
Then I go back to that answer.
God damn it.
Because you are coming from a place of something that has to be physical, something that has to be sensed by your physical composition. So if you ask me, Mommy, what is 2 plus 2? Then I say, yeah, it's 4. Because in that way, you and I are coming from the same point. A point of mathematical agreement that has been passed on for like long years and has been considered true. That 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay.
Okay. But if you ask me, 2 plus 2 is 4 and I say, no, it's not.
How?
Exactly. Because I am coming from a different point of view.
Then what is your point of view?
A different point of view.
Then what is it?
No, just a different point of view.
What is the point of view?
For 2 plus 2 is not 4? I don't know.
So you can't make an example.
That is the example. If I tell you that there's this one. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then there's someone that says 1 plus 1 equals 1. Because that person is not coming from the usual way of looking at it mathematically. Because this person said 1 plus 1 equals 1. In marriage, one person plus one person equals one household. Or one team. So that's 1 plus 1 equals 1. It comes from a different standpoint. And if these two things, these two people argue with each other, it's not gonna end. Because 1 plus 1 equals 2 is coming from a different understanding, and 1 plus 1 equals 1 is coming also from a different understanding. None of them are wrong. So when you ask me what is a spirit, and then I answer you, and you're coming from a different standpoint, and you're expecting the same exact answer from your standpoint, we are not going to end a conversation. We will only end up fighting.
Is this a spirit?
Puta! Wa ta kadagan. Wala ka exercise, tabi mo kagod.
Ikaw man nagtabi-tabi.